Hello, welcome to my channel, Gearry with a G. Today we have Vic Sriharan. I don't have to say anything, he can introduce himself.
I'm not going to introduce myself, no one knows who I am.
Sure. I mean, you may have known Vic from, Instagram pages, doing covers, the women fall for him, the guys want to be him. What can I say?
You're going to have to subtitle that.
But yeah, do you want to say anything about yourself?
I'm really boring, there's not really much to talk about. I'm a fourth year medic at King's. I feel like we all introduce ourselves like that.
Yeah, fair.
I'm already in nine and picked up the guitar for fun because that needs to be cut or bleeped. But the rest of this can stay in.
Okay.
And then blir bored.
Fair. So today we thought, in line with what this channel is trying to do is, which is address issues that everyone is facing, or whether it be career, personal, or uni related. We thought something that is the fundamental kind of issue that can drain anything, whether it be career or anything else, would be self-love. And that's something that we can both say that we're understanding, right? Like,
yep.
What do you think of that? Like,
very, very interesting topic. Very deep topic. There's going to be a lot that we talk about that is. I feel like I'm just saying we're going to need to cut. But we're going to need to cut.
No, don't worry about it.
I think there's just a lot of things to say for personally for myself. I don't think I really love myself for quite a while. But now, like, we're just starting to realize some things, and a lot of deep thoughts, a lot of just sitting in your own headspace and realizing, okay, this insecurity or this feeling this way about a certain situation or a certain thing that's going on in your life, and this is why you felt like that. Working that out is very interesting. I think really recently, like, I've sat in a space where I'm starting to love myself. I'm starting to accept myself for who I am, despite what other people have said, thought. Like, I'm kind of shutting out what other people think, and even sometimes what I think about myself, and just trying to move with it and accept. Like I said, accept. Okay, this is what you are. This is who you are, and who do you want to be? That's a big question.
I think
it's really deep.
It kind of stems from a false kind of belief that we think to be a good person means to look out for everyone else at the expense of yourself, basically.
Yeah, but that's one thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's where it kind of starts, right, with everyone. And
I think there's a lot about I think as people, a lot of the time we like to put other people first. That's now we're not gonna lower that bar, but we do. We always put we put other people first, or we always want to do things for other people. Sometimes we go out of our way, we bend ourselves over for other people, and it's not that that's a bad thing, but you need to take care of yourself first, and your happiness should come first. Like, if you're doing stuff for other people because it makes you happy, then fair. If you can't even take care of yourself, how are you putting other people before yourself? You should be at the forefront, not in a selfish way, but just in sort of being selfish about yourself. I don't know, this is gonna start getting waffly because I'm not picking the right words.
I mean, I guess what you're trying to say is, if you're trying to look after other people, you need to be a point of strength, right?
Right.
And you need to basically look after yourself. Because how can you look after other people without looking after yourself, right? Very
true. And I think that all starts in the mind.
Yeah.
Loving yourself, caring for yourself. Like, it's something that I've deep very recently, like from personal experience, just the way I dress. I think I had 2 years around campus where I didn't really make much of an effort for myself. I walked around. A lot of people that watch this, any of my mates are going to know, they're all going to be like clear joggers, hoodie.
Yeah.
My beard would be around my neck. I wouldn't take care of myself, basically. I wouldn't, haircuts on time. I didn't really care. Didn't really care about myself. And now I'm starting to make an effort for myself. Dress nice, make sure that my neck's clean, make sure that I'm feeling feeling good about myself, doing things that I enjoy, being around people that I enjoy.
Yeah.
These are all the things that are loving yourself. Good energy, having good energy around you. Like, we're cracking jokes and we're laughing at each other, but that's just life. Like having the right people around you that will just lift your mood when you need that.
Yeah.
We waffle about the most random. I don't think we can even go into what we talk about.
Socrates and like scratching his head, you know.
That's not cut. But no, we waffle about a lot of like random stuff and just good energy. Sometimes you just need that, just light-hearted chat.
Feeding off other people's energy as well, because you can't create a self-identity just with yourself.
Yeah.
Like, it does require a little bit of external influence. I mean, it's kind of a given, right? Like, your environment, everything surrounding you is what's going to shape you into who you are.
Yeah.
But then, I think that's when you kind of have the choice of, you know, deciding whether this environment is good for me, or is so-and-so number of people, am I spending a lot of time with them, or should I be spending a little bit of time with them, or, you know.
As much as having people around you, having your own space.
Definitely.
Knowing when, okay, like when to say no, when to just have time for yourself and do your own thing. You know, you can be a person that runs around and likes being busy and doing everything for everyone, or doing stuff for, you know, societies, for committees. That's literally what I'm doing right now. Projects, whatever. But then equally being in that space where you can say, right, like I need time for myself, just to sit in my own space and take care of myself, whether that's binging Netflix, whether that's just doing things you love. Like I'll, in the middle of a lecture in uni, I'll be picking up my guitar, just jamming, just having a little jam session. I won't even be listening to the lesson. I'm really sorry, King's College London, if you see this. This needs to be cut as well before I lose my license. But but just genuinely, like when you get time, when you're feeling something, just doing something that sparks you, like gives you that spark, gives you that, okay, the food for like good vibes, in your own headspace, without having other people's company. Can you make yourself happy with your own company? That's huge.
Essentially, yeah, because everyone who, I mean, including ourselves even, we're happy when, you know, you go to a motive, or maybe even when you're in a relationship, for instance, you're happy, and then when things don't go well, the sadness comes because everything, your emotions are tied to external factors. The difficult thing is to actually be happy by yourself. And that's very difficult.
Point.